Hello everyone, in this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Imran Riaz Khan to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Imran Riaz Khan's words. So today, two developments are about to happen, either happening now as you listen or have already taken place. These are big developments. One is that Imran Khan's case is scheduled, and it is in the Islamabad High Court. For 8 months, Imran Khan's lawyers have been trying to get his case listed. Actually, it is not just one case. There are 2 cases of Imran Khan that are not being listed, and technically he is being harassed in both of them. One is the Al-Qadir University case in which a judgment was made against Imran Khan, because in Adiala jail, whichever court is convened, whichever judge comes, they are forced to issue a decision against Imran Khan. So earlier too, judgments came against him. Now in the future it seems more decisions will be against him. Anyway, the case brought against Imran Khan regarding Al-Qadir University is the one in which he is seeking bail, because in that same case Imran Khan has been arrested for many months. If he had been granted bail, then after dragging out the case for 8 months, PTI made great efforts. His lawyers tried a lot. Now, on this day, that case has been listed. As of today, Imran Khan's arrest in jail is for only one case, and this is that case. If Imran Khan obtains bail today, he will be a free man. He can come out. But the pattern suggests that as soon as one case is about to end for Imran Khan, they administer conviction in another. Then they close the earlier case. So now which case do they want to convict him in? One case is being expedited in court. That case is Toshakhana 2. Why is it called Toshakhana 2? Have you ever thought of that? The matter is that previously 2 cases had already been run against Imran Khan under Toshakhana. Now this is another case regarding Toshakhana being run against him. In other words, it's the same intention, the same motive. The case is being split, filed in different courts, sentences are being obtained separately so that Imran Khan can be jailed for the maximum possible time. Even in this, Imran Khan has filed an appeal that this trial be stopped, claiming that this trial cannot proceed. He has filed a petition for acquittal too, but that case too is not being listed. Now, behind the non-listing of that case, there is a long story, which has been going on for quite some time. Let me tell you a little about that. Saqib Bashir has elaborated this very well. He is a very senior court reporter, one of the people from whom I learn about court matters. He is very kind. Sometimes I call him, and by his kindness he shares things with me. He says, and to him it is also surprising, that this is a classical case. In the Toshakhana 2 trial, right at the start, an acquittal petition by Imran Khan was filed around January 15th this year. And as of now, September 24th, this case stands at 0, meaning September 24th has come. From January 15th to now, about 9 months have passed, and Imran Khan's case is not being listed. Justice Inam Amin Minhas is hearing this case. The story is like this. Initially, this case was before Justice Miangul Hassan Aurangzeb. He insisted that the objections should be resolved. So on January 20th, Justice Inam Amin Minhas became an additional judge. Then, when objections were removed, the case should have been returned to the same judge before whom it was first filed, the one who had asked that the objections be resolved. But what happened was, when the objections were resolved, instead of returning it to Justice Miangul Hassan Aurangzeb, Chief Justice Amar Farooq assigned the case on January 23rd to a new judge, an additional less experienced judge. Since then, the case hasn't been heard at all. It simply hasn't been heard. Now, I could share many more things regarding this, but let's stop it here. So this case is not being heard because Imran Khan would be acquitted in Toshakhana 2. And here, in the Al-Qadir case, he would also be acquitted. If these 2 cases are tossed aside, then to keep Imran Khan inside, only a May 9th case would remain possible. And in the May 9th case, the Supreme Court of Pakistan has already said that Imran Khan was arrested, was inside, and he stood in the Supreme Court and said that whatever happened outside was not good. He expressed regret. He said it was a reaction to illegal action by rangers in the Islamabad High Court. That is the full story. Now, what is going to happen in court today? Let us go see. All will reach court by 11:30 in the morning to courtroom number 1, where the Chief Justice of the Islamabad High Court and others will hear this. Imran Khan said about this very Chief Justice that he should be made the third umpire. If Pakistan wants to win a match, then send Asim Munir and Mohsin Naqvi as openers. Make Qazi Faiz Isa and Sikandar Sultan Raja umpires. Appoint Justice Dogar as third umpire, the one who doesn't allow cases to be listed. Let's see what happens today in Imran Khan's appeal. A large number of PTI assembly members will gather there. Arrangements are being made. Let's see who arrives, who does not. Another big news of today is this: a roundtable conference is going to take place. One was held 2 years ago too. Probably that was when I was either in ISI custody or had just been released, because I don't remember much about it. I usually don't forget news. Even events from 15 years ago remain in memory. But if this one escaped me, it means either I was in ISI custody then, or I was ill and not following news. So viewers, the 26th Constitutional Amendment, the violations of the law and Constitution, the trampling of the dignity of courts, the plot to strangle the independent judiciary, this roundtable conference by lawyers is being held against all that. In the conference, look at the names: Sardar Latif Kosa, Aitzaz Ahsan, Hamid Khan. They have been driving this whole movement. Former presidents of the Supreme Court Bar Association: Aitzaz Ahsan, Ali Ahmad Kurd, Munir Malik, Barrister Ali Zafar, Qazi Anwar. These are very senior lawyers. 6 of them are former presidents of SCBA. Latif Kosa was also a former governor. You know him well. He's held many offices. These are just some senior lawyers. The rest of them will be seen there. This roundtable conference is going to be held in Islamabad today from 11 in the morning to 5 in the evening. It will last for 6 hours. They will deliberate and come out with an action plan. In the evening, during their press briefing, I will tell you what they have decided and which direction things will go. So this is happening in Islamabad. Let's see what result emerges. Imran Khan also has a statement, which I will share with you later. But first, look at this. The Pakistanis today are lying before Donald Trump. Regarding the Pakistani ruler, Shahbaz Sharif, when he shakes hands with someone, he immediately holds both of their hands and smiles. He appears as if in a frenzy. It seems Shahbaz Sharif wants to consume the person or absorb them. He becomes a fan of anyone he meets, someone from Ethiopia, Rwanda, Nigeria, a small Central Asian country, Nepal, Sri Lanka. He meets them and becomes their fan. Shahbaz Sharif suffers from a strange kind of phobia. There is absolutely no steadiness or confidence in him, things that a ruler should have. Interestingly, a duty has been assigned that whenever Shahbaz Sharif shakes hands with someone, you stir up commotion. Oh, the nation's dignity has been restored. The country's dignity has been restored. Brother, what about a country like Pakistan, which has atomic capability, excellent assets, abundant resources? Pakistan is a strong nation with one of the best armies in the world. It has a large population of youth. It is a country of 250 million people with enormous natural advantages, ports, mountain ranges, glaciers, deserts, everything. There are magnificent rivers flowing in this country. Its culture is rich. Does any prime minister or any foreign head's handshake with someone add to Pakistan's dignity to such an extent? Is it a tremendous success for that country's foreign dignitary to simply shake hands? Well, fine. If he shook hands, then Pakistan's dignity is elevated. But a handshake is something anyone can do with anyone. Has our prime minister been brought to that level? When you are standing on a fraudulent Form 47, these things will happen to you. In Pakistan, no one gives you respect. Outside, people respect you forcibly. Now, Pakistanis are telling Donald Trump one thing. Sir, we have nominated your name for the Nobel Peace Prize. Sir, we gave your name for the Nobel Peace Prize. We think no one is more deserving than you. So this game involving Donald Trump is being played repeatedly. Positive gestures are made, sweet words are put before him, a show is staged before cameras as if there is a friendship of many years. Although I don't think Trump even remembers their name. Trump didn't even remember the name of the person with whom he had eaten, Field Marshal Asim Munir. He was addressed as a general, and he didn't say which general. He didn't even know his name. So, viewers, reflect on this. How much respect are we actually getting? Here, Donald Trump is seated with Muslim nations, with leaders of various countries. You see Tayyip Erdogan, other country leaders. Shahbaz Sharif is seated at the end, and after Shahbaz Sharif, the line of national leadership ends. That is, among the cluster of national leaders, when Donald Trump was seated, the last person who appears as a national leader is your Prime Minister. Shahbaz Sharif was seated the farthest away, and after him comes the line of foreign ministers, meaning after Shahbaz Sharif, the Saudi foreign minister is next. Now, if Mian Sahab had his way, he would have seated that Saudi foreign minister in his place and sat somewhere else. That's within his power because he shows so much respect to Saudis and others. Respect should be shown, but one also must maintain one's own decorum. So Americans know where to seat whom, and they did not give Shahbaz Sharif strong protocol in that meeting. Look, all those Muslim nations present there give Pakistan money. All of them are richer than Pakistan. Pakistan has become a very poor country, borrowing debts upon debts. The ship has sunk, and those managing it are the same people. Viewers, another very interesting development is that the media is reporting that every single news item, every single picture, every single tick or social media post coming from America during Shahbaz Sharif's visit passes through the filtration of Pakistan's establishment before it reaches the media. The traditional Pakistani media is not permitted to run even one news item without approval. In fact, each news item is being approved, then published. They are extremely cautious in this matter, and the establishment is fully owning this, intending to make this visit appear successful in Pakistan because they have no confidence. They think they will show off a successful visit inside America, and then capital investment will pour into Pakistan. That will not happen. As long as these worthless and incapable people remain in power, as long as a fake government sits in Pakistan, and as long as a violent takeover has suppressed rightful rule, investment will not come. Whoever tries to invest, it will be suspended. Nobody will bring investment into Pakistan. Everyone knows this. Before I read Imran Khan's statement to you, I'll tell you another development regarding Wadi Tira. The local people there had expressed protest and staged a sit-in, but after 3 days that sit-in ended. The reason given is that the Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Ali Amin Gandapur, and IGFC both apologised, and then the sit-in was ended. But IGFC, by apologising, escaped harm, and they said that those who were martyred are declared innocent. This apology was not offered carelessly. In other words, the backup of IGFC who wanted to come forward said, "I wanted to come when this incident happened. You criticised me for not coming. You should have seen for yourself what happened, how many innocents were killed." So IGFC explained, and Hashim Afridi, the leader of the sit-in, later said that IGFC told them that when such an incident occurs, people get enraged and hostile, and if people are enraged, then what could they do when the army is involved? You know what can happen. Therefore, when the situation becomes calm, he himself will go meet people and come to give condolences. IGFC said this. Then they claimed that IGFC and the Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa both apologised over this incident and said that they will arrange a meeting with the Corps Commander in 3 days. If the Corps Commander is not satisfied, then they will resume the sit-in. They also said this. Now some questions arise. The first question is, by apologising, does that mean they admit that wrongdoing occurred? Then they themselves said, and IGFC said, that these who were martyred, these injured people are all innocent people. They concede that. So see, the Pakistani media ran what little security level news they ran under the terrorist factory exploded narrative. So why was there any need for IGFC to apologise or for the Chief Minister to apologise? And to those people accepted into hell as terrorists, should those people also apologise? The media should drown and be ashamed, those who ran or caused such false news on the martyrs of innocence. We don't know how many false stories they spun, categorising innocents as terrorists. Many times in this country, innocents have been massacred, then later declared as terrorists. And on just that one incident, because people stood firm, now they apologised, saying those who were martyred are innocent. They promised to facilitate meetings. They are giving money to the families of the martyrs, offering condolences, compensations. But there are two more questions. First, the massacre of innocents has occurred. Who did it? How will that be clarified? The state must formally apologize. Look, a state decision doesn't happen by itself. The jets don't just fly by themselves. It was not a decision of one pilot or one commandant. It was a state decision. The state must apologize. We are sorry. Innocent, unarmed children and women were martyred. We apologize. Secondly, those responsible must be held accountable. Just as in intelligence-based attacks, action is taken based on intelligence reports. It doesn't happen randomly. When America carries out attacks, it acts on intelligence reports. So those intelligence agencies that gave wrong reports should be held accountable. Those who are responsible for the massacre of innocents must be brought to justice, put in the dock, because the blood of innocents has flowed. The Chief Minister has conceded this, IGFC has conceded this, and we'll see whether in 2 days the Corps Commander also accepts it or not. I'll present Imran Khan's statement to you. It's important. Imran Khan began his statement with that tragic incident in Wadi Tira. He said, "I'm extremely distressed by the loss of life among innocent children, women and ordinary citizens in the bombing in Wadi Tira. For 1 year, I have repeatedly sent messages that operations should not be conducted in those areas. Nor should the lives of innocents be sacrificed under the name of collateral damage, because that increases terrorism further. It is regrettable that the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government has fallen into the establishment's trap in this matter." Imran Khan did not give a clean chit to the KP government. He said he regrets that the KP government has fallen into the trap of the establishment. He cited Afghanistan as an example. "In our era, Ashraf Ghani told us that operations increase terrorism because innocents are killed. Previously, Hamid Karzai, told the elites that whenever operations happen, innocents are killed. Among those who join with the Taliban, 90% do so to express their grief or anger. In our era, we normalized relations with Afghanistan, which brought peace to our tribal areas. But when Asim Munir came, he tried to worsen this atmosphere. Threats were issued against Afghanistan. Refugees residing for decades were forcibly evicted. Drone strikes were conducted. Relations worsened further. Asim Munir's motives are twofold. 1, to delegitimize the PTI government in KP. 2, to appease anti-Taliban lobbies and to appear as though he's fighting terrorism. Asim Munir is roaming around the world claiming to fight terrorism. But if you act wisely, first you should go to Afghanistan to talk, which is our brotherly Islamic country with which we share a 2,500-kilometer border. For peace in tribal areas and frontier regions, it is necessary that 4 parties, Afghanistan's government, Pakistan's government, tribal communities and Afghan people, engage in public dialogue to resolve issues and pave the way to peace, so that further damage can be averted." Now, viewers, this is very important. Imran Khan once again spoke openly about the deals offered to him. Previously, Nawaz Sharif's mouth would remain tightly sealed in jail. No statement, no criticism, but negotiate some deal, find a way to leave. Always, me and Sahab's mother used to say, "Make a deal, save your life." That appeared in newspapers. He made deals. His Twitter would be shut for 6 months during these deals. Imran Khan is in jail and cannot do anything, yet his Twitter still works. Imagine that. The entire apparatus is working. Cases filed in courts to somehow shut down his Twitter. Imran Khan said, "I've been offered deals repeatedly, told to leave the country or go silent and the cases against me would be dropped. But from day one, my stance has been that I will face these cases in court to prove my innocence. At all costs, I will not resort to a deal." For that, baseless 300 cases have been created against him. If any other person were in this situation, they could not withstand this, but he says he knows he is innocent and standing on truth. That is absolutely correct in his case. Whenever a new case is filed, new pressure comes. Even if it's 50 or 40 cases, each new case brings fresh tension. When I was in jail and one case was about to finish, they filed yet another case. I suffered. I asked, "What nonsense is this?" They declared it a terrorism case. It torments a human being. Imran Khan is absolutely saying this. No one else could endure it. He is stating this seriously. He is right. Imran Khan is a very strong man, because I have gone through such things. I know it's humanly almost impossible. "You all know Imran Khan." He said, "I know I am innocent and standing on truth. Even the false Toshakhana case has collapsed entirely. The witnesses presented by the prosecution, Brigadier Ahmed and Colonel Rihan, have confessed that the gifts from Toshakhana were not sent to my house but deposited in Toshakhana, and all documentation is intact. In this case, acquittal should be granted. Particularly, Bushra Bibi's bail should certainly be granted, because she is a woman, and in this case the only accusation is false aiding and abetting. I know that the courts under the 26th Amendment only issue pre-written verdicts, decisions not according to law but according to Asim's law. The sequence will be first sentence in Toshakhana 2, then bail decision in Al-Qadir. That is the script, and the courts are following the script, not the law. That wraps up our translation of Imran Riaz Khan's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.